Good evening, everyone. This is Robert, RJL 518, welcoming you back to another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1981 postseason is on the air. We are at Oakland Coliseum. This is game one of the American League Division Series between the Texas Rangers and the Oakland Athletics. The Rangers dispatched the Chicago White Sox in their wild card series, and so the Rangers are the wild card champions. The Oakland Athletics are the number one seed in the entire postseason. The World Series runs through Oakland Coliseum as they had the most wins in the 10-minute ticker. And of course, they finished with 70 wins. It was a great year for them. But will that translate into a World Series title? This Oakland Athletics team, of course, is 1981. They're going to try to defend their 1976 American League Championship to see if they can get another shot at the World Series. Both these teams are actually pretty interesting. I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen in this series, but the Rangers and the A's really might be the most compelling series of the four. So I'm excited to get some pretty good baseball out of this series between these two. Steeler fan, BB, and Woodman 564 join us here at Oakland Coliseum for some Friday night baseball. So what can we expect in this series? I don't know. It all depends what Inside Pitch brings to the table. So let's get ready for a great series here between the Rangers and the A's. The Rangers trying to get to the ALCS. The A's trying to go ahead and defend their American League Championship from the 76 season we did. Let's get right to it. Starting pitcher for the Oakland Athletics, their number one starter, Steve Mccaddy. He was the ERA champion of 1981. So if you want to say he was the best pitcher in the American League, you could say it. 14 wins, 7 losses, a 2.33 ERA. Mccaddy could be a very tough nut to crack. We've had a lot of pitchers duels so far in this postseason. I'm not expecting really anything different in this game as well. All set to go. Top of the first. Let's get started. Leading off for the Rangers, second baseman Bump Wills. Wills is 3 for 9 for the postseason. Yellow, white, and green dice for the A's. They are the home team. Are we ready for the start of the final division series in this round? Let's go. Mccatty, a 5-4. That's a hit by pitch. That 20 is too high. Wills, a 5-4, and that's a fly ball to left, and Henderson will take care of that for out number 1. Next batter, center fielder, Mickey Rivers. Rivers is 2 for 9 for the playoffs. Mccaddy will pitch. 1-2. That's a range play at the park. Oakland Coliseum, a 5-5. That's a base hit to center field, but it is a range play, and Dwayne Murphy is out there in center field. His range is a 4, and he will make the play with a 3, and he'll put it out for the second out of the inning. The Athletics have a very good outfield contingent of Henderson, Murphy, and Armas. 5-4-4 ranges respectively. May not be easy to hit balls away from those guys. Next up will be the first baseman, Al Oliver. Oliver is 2 for 7 for the postseason. Mccaddy will make the pitch. 2-2. That's a strikeout. The 17 is high. Oakland Coliseum only adds 3 to strikeouts there, but it can yield home runs. There were 103 of them that year in that stadium. Oliver, a 5-1, and that is going to be a fly ball to left field. Henderson will move over, and he will make the catch and retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Rangers as we go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Texas Rangers, their number 3 starter, Danny Darwin. 9 wins, 9 losses, no saves, a 3.64 ERA. Darwin is the number 3 starter since the Rangers use their number 1 and 2 in the wild card series against the White Sox. Bottom of the first, leading off for the Athletics, left fielder Ricky Henderson, best leadoff hitter in baseball history. 319 average, 6 homers, 35 RBIs. Henderson was only in his 3rd year with the A's. Puck joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Darwin, a 1-5, strikeout 14. That's just going to miss it. That's going to be too high. Henderson, 3-4, and he laces a double into left field. Roberts will track that down, and he will get it off the wall. But Henderson will slide into second with a leadoff double. I said best leadoff hitter in baseball history. Henderson does not disappoint. Next up will be center fielder Dwayne Murphy. Murphy, a 251 average, 15 homers, 60 RBIs. He can hit the ball. Henderson is always a threat to steal no matter what base he's on. That 16 is going to be too high for him at second. Darwin, 5-3, strikeout 10. He got him. Struck him out. Strikeout number 1 for Darwin. He had 98 Ks in 81. Next up for the Athletics, their designated hitter, Cliff Johnson. Johnson, a 260 average, 17 homers, and 59 RBIs that year. Johnson is the DH. Darwin will settle in. Jack Dawson joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Darwin, a 5. Well, first roll, I guess I first roll a strategy, right? Strategy roll first. That's a 3. Henderson does get the jump to go to third, but he will stay put. Darwin will make the pitch. 1-6, strikeout 20, barely misses. That's too high. Johnson, 5-3, and that's a ground ball to short. Up with it will be Mendoza. He throws to first for out number 2. Henderson, a base running rating of 5. He will make third with that speed, and he will hold at third base. He does advance to third. Should be like a 15 instead of a 9, right? Next batter for the A's, right fielder Tony Armas. 261 average, 22 homers, 76 RBIs. Armas definitely belongs in that cleanup position, and he is a very dangerous hitter. Nothing happening with Henderson. He'll stay at third. Darwin, 1-3. That's an error chance. Armas, 2-5. And that's going to be a line drive right to first. And that's going to get caught by Oliver. There's not going to be an error there. And because it is the second out, and there are no errors on lineouts unless they're trying to make a throw. So we'll line out to first, and the inning will come to an end. No runs, a hit, a double for Henderson, but the A's can't get him in. And after 1, no score. Top of inning number 2 here. Leading off for the Rangers, third baseman Buddy Bell. Bell is 1 for 7 for the playoffs. Mccaddy, his pitch, 1-6. That's a pitcher result. Bell, a righty, a 1-7 is an automatic out. The 3 is good, and that's what they're going to get, and it's going to be a fly out to left. Steve Mccatty was definitely a fly ball pitcher. If you notice, every one of his automatic outs are all fly balls to the outfield. And so far, all the outs made by the Rangers so far have been all fly outs. Next up for the Rangers, designated hitter Pat Putnam. Putnam is 4 for 8 for the postseason, but 2 of those 4 have been home runs. He has 2 homers for the postseason so far. So right now, he is the Ranger leading hitter. 1 out. Mccaddy will pitch. 1-2. That's a range play at the park. Oakland Coliseum, 1-2. That's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Mendoza. His range is a 4, and that's a 1. Mendoza will grab it easily, and he will toss it to first for the out, and there are 2 down. 2 outs, and the next batter will be the right fielder, Billy Sample. Sample is 1 for 8 for the postseason. Remember that their statistics include the 2 games in the wild card series. And I don't know why I'm rolling the strategy. There's nobody on base. Mccaddy, 6-6. That's going to be an 6-6. That's an automatic out. That's going to be an automatic out. And it will be a fly ball to right. And that will be caught by Armas, and he will put it away for the out there. 1, 2, 3, go the Rangers. And we go to the bottom of the second here at Oakland Coliseum. The fans hoping the Rangers the Athletics can defend their AL title. Leading off for the Athletics will be the catcher, Mike Heath. Heath, 236 average, 8 homers, 30 RBIs. Heath will be the catcher for the A's in the postseason. Darwin will make the pitch, and that's a 2-3. Strikeout 6, and he will get him. Struck him out. That is strikeout number 2 for Darwin, 1 down. Next batter will be the first baseman, Jeff Newman. A 231 average, 3 homers, and 15 RBIs. Newman made the roster, and I put him at first base since Heath actually was a better catcher. I do not believe I am not platooning anybody, I think, for the A's. They will be using the same lineup all the way through. Darwin, 4-5, wild pitch, ball 1. 4-5, wild pitch, ball 2. 1-2, that's a range play. Newman, 2-2, that's a fly ball to center field, hit to Mickey Rivers. Rivers' range is a 2, and he will make the catch on the run, and that is the second out. Nice play by Rivers to take away a possible hit away from Newman. And now we will see third baseman Wayne Gross. 206 average, 10 homers, 31 RBIs. Pretty much the weakest link in the lineup for the A's. But not a bad third baseman. Makes some errors, but he's got very good range out there. Darwin, 1-5, strikeout 12. That's too high. Gross, 4-4, and that's going to be a ground ball to short. Mendoza will take care of that, and he will throw to first to retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the A's after 2. No score. Armas had 4 to 5 great seasons and faded. Yes, he did. Tony Armas, I agree with him, had 4 to 5 great seasons and faded away. I agree with that. Top of the third inning, left fielder Leon Roberts leads off for the Rangers. Roberts is 4 for 7 in the postseason. Mccaddy, he will pitch. 3-2. That's a walk plus, and that 11 will walk him. Mccaddy did have issues a little bit with control. He had 60 walks in 81, but he will walk Roberts, and Roberts will trot to first. Next batter is the catcher, Jim Sundberg. Sundberg is 1 for 8. Roberts does have a slight stealing ability, and that 13 means he goes nowhere. Mccatty looking in on Sundberg. He'll make the pitch. 4-4, strikeout 16. That's too high. Sundberg 2-6, and it's a ground ball to third. That's picked up by Gross. Will they turn the 2? 2-1-2. Second base, Mckay is a 0 arm, 0 pivot. A 1-2, it's a double play, and they don't get it. The throw goes to second to get Roberts, and he will not throw to first to get Sundberg. He will get there on a fielder's choice. Fielder's choice by Sundberg. He will take over at first now. And here is the shortstop, Mario Mendoza. Mendoza is 1 for 8 for the postseason. Infield still a double play depth. Nothing happening with Sundberg. He'll stay put. McCatty, he will pitch. 4-6, that's a blank. Mendoza, 3-5, that's a ball hit to left field. That is a 17 against a righty. It's going to be too high, and getting over there is going to be Henderson, and he will make the catch for the out. Sundberg has to hold. There are now 2 down. Fly ball to left. And now here's Wills. Wills is 0 for 1. Sundberg still on at first base. He'll stay there. Mccaddy. And that's a 6-5. That's going to be a range play. Wills, 2-3. That's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Piccillo. Piccillo's range is a 3. The infield was normal. There are 2 outs. There are 2 outs, so his range is a 3. Does he prevent the ball from going in the outfield? No, he doesn't. That's going to be a base hit. It's a single pass short. Sundberg will have to hold. I believe he will hold. He does. His base running rating is a 4, but he cannot make it to third. He will hold that second, and that's a base hit for Wills. First hit of the game for the Rangers. And that will now bring up Mick the Quick. Mickey Rivers is 0 for 1. Strategy roll, 14, nothing happening. Mccaddy settles in and now will deal. 2-2, strikeout, 18, that's high. Rivers, 5-1, that's grounded to first. Oliver will grab it. He'll call off Mccaddy. He will take it himself and retire the side. No runs, a hit, a walk. And the Rangers fail to do anything there. And we go to the bottom of the third. Leading off for the Athletics will be second baseman Dave Mckay. Mckay, a .263 average, 4 homers, 21 RBIs. It was a tough call to go with either Mckay or Gross at third base, but I chose Gross at third because Gross has a little lower error rating, and Mckay actually was really the only second baseman I could choose with the amount of at bats. But still, Mckay, a fine hitter though. He can hit. Darwin will make the pitch. 1-6, strikeout, 13, got him, struck him out. He gets Mckay. And that is strikeout number 3 for Darwin. Here's the shortstop, Rob Piccillo. .268 average, 4 homers, 13 RBIs. If anybody wants to know more about the 1981 Oakland Athletics, even though he did a season earlier, the guy to ask, of course, is Tony Porter at CMP Cards and Dice. He did a 1980 Oakland Athletics replay, and most of these players were on that team. So you can always check out and see more about the Athletics of 1980 and here in 1981. Darwin, 3-3, strikeout, 19, that's high. Piccillo, 2-6, that's grounded to third. And that will get taken care of by Bell, and he'll throw to first for the out. And he did, and of course, Tony Porter did that in Fall Classic Baseball, an excellent game system. And I don't know why I'm doing that, because there's still 2 outs here, so I'm losing track. Let's pay attention here, shall we? Here's Henderson. Henderson is 1 for 1. He doubled his first time up. Darwin with the pitch. 2-4. That's at the park. Oakland Coliseum. 1-6, and that's going to be a fly ball deep to right. Sample will get to that, and now we'll have 3 outs, and that will end the inning. Fly ball to right, and nothing there for the Athletics. After 3, no score. Another pitcher's duel, so looks like here on RJL 518. We've had nothing really but pitcher's duels in this division series so far. Top of the fourth inning, Al Oliver leads off for the Rangers. He's 0 for 1. McCatty, 4-6. That's a blank. Oliver, a 4-6. And against a right-handed pitcher that's grounded to second base, Mckay will make the play. I made a rhyme. That's the first out. Here's Bell. Bell is 0 for 1. McCatty, 3-3. And that's an error on a grounder. Bell, a 2-1. That is a ground ball. It's a ground ball to third. Gross's error rating is a 12. That's a 15. He does not make an error. Nice play by Gross. Bobbles it a little bit, but he'll fire to first to get Bell for the out. Oh, nice play by Gross. He does not make an error. 2 outs now for Putnam. Putnam is 0 for 1. McCaddy, he'll settle in and make the pitch. 6-3, walk plus 18. That's too high. Putnam would be a 15 then against a righty. That's too high. He doesn't walk him. Putnam, a 3-5, and he just chops it right back to McCaddy, the pitcher, and he gloves it, and he underhands it to first to retire the side. So after all the fly ball outs, they've now had 4 straight ground outs. But a 1-2-3 inning for the Rangers as we go to the bottom of the fourth. Starting for the A's will be Dwayne Murphy. Murphy is 0 for 1. Darwin gets set to make the pitch. 4-4, that's blank. Murphy, 2-5, base hit to right field. That will be a leadoff single for Murphy. Murphy can steal some bases as well. He had 10 of them in 81, but he will get to first on a single. Here comes Johnson. Johnson is 0 for 1, infield double play depth. Murphy does not get the jump, so Darwin will deal with Johnson. Pitch coming, 3-3, strikeout 11. He got him, struck him out. Johnson goes down on strikes, and that is the 4th strikeout for Darwin. He's doing pretty good in terms of heat. Here comes Armas. Armas is 0 for 1. Who's going to be first to break through in this game? Nothing on Strat. Darwin was not a bad pitcher. A 3.64 ERA is, in my opinion, pretty decent. I'll take it. Darwin will make the pitch. 4-3. That's a walk plus. That 4 will walk Armas. And now the Athletics are in business. Runners at first and second on a walk by Darwin. That's his first. He had 52 of them in 81. And now can Heath come through with a hit? Heath is 0 for 1. Infield is still at double play depth. That is a 3. Murphy stays put at second, and I don't do hit and runs with runners on second anyway. Darwin. Fans here at Oakland Coliseum hoping for a hit. Here's the pitch from Darwin. 4-2. That's blank. Heath will swing. 6-3. That's a ball hit to center field. That is a 10 against a righty. Heath's going to bring him in with a double into center field, and Heath will put the A's up in front first. Murphy comes in to score. It's a double to center. Armas, a base running rating of 4. Double to center, +1 is 5. Rivers has a +2 arm, which makes Armas a 7. There's not going to be a throw. Armas will come around third. He will score. A 2 RBI double by Mike Heath, and the Athletics take a 2-0 lead. Stadium cheers. EA! Mike Heath comes through with a 2 RBI double to put the Athletics ahead 2-0 here in the bottom of the fourth. And now here's Newman. Newman is 0 for 1. Heath on at second. Checking a strategy roll. That's an 18. Nothing happening. Newman could bunt, but why would you want to do that? 1 out and a runner on second. Heath at second. Darwin, he will make the pitch. 2-6, that's blank. Newman, 2-6. That's a ground ball to first. That'll get taken care of by Oliver. That's going to be the second out, and Heath will advance to third. Heath goes to third base. A chance now for Gross. Gross is 0 for 1. 2 outs. Infield is back. Nothing on strategy roll. Salvador America joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Always good to see Mr. and Mrs. America, as he actually played a full 77 season game last night of inside pitch. Excellent there, sir. Which teams did you play? Darwin with the pitch. 4-4, that's a blank. Gross, can he come through? 4-6, nope, that's going to be a fly ball to right field. Sample will camp under it, and he will make the catch, and that will retire the side. 2 runs on 2 hits for Oakland and a walk, and it is the Athletics that draw first blood here. After 4, it is 2-0 in favor of the Swingin' A's. Royals at Yankees. Excellent choices, my good friend. Excellent choices. A matchup, of course, of the 77 ALCS. Top of the 5th inning, McCatty now has a 2-run lead. Let's see what he does with it. Billy Sample leads off for the Rangers. He is 0 for 1. McCatty will pitch. 1-1. That's a range play. Sample 4-1, and that's going to be a fly ball to right field. That is hit to Armas. Armas's range is a 4, and he will make the catch. Out number 1. Have a heck of an outfielding core there. As I said, will not be easy. It will not be easy to get range plays on the outfield. Here is Roberts. Roberts walked his first time up. Mccaddy with the pitch. 3-6. Against a righty, that's a home run result. Against a right-handed pitcher, Roberts is a 7. The 16 is too high. 4-4 for Roberts, and all he does is pop it right up into the infield. Mccaddy delivers a fat pitch. Not something he did often, but Roberts just shoots it up in the chimney. Shortstop will come over there. Piccillo makes the catch, out number 2, and Roberts goes back in the dugout and slams his helmet against the water cooler. Knows that probably should have been a home run, so that's a pop out to short. And here comes Sundberg. Sundberg is 0 for 1. Royals won 6-1. Ooh, okay. I know you like that, seeing the Yankees get beat. McCatty 1-1 again with the range play. Sundberg 5-2, and that's a possible single to center field, but getting over there is going to be Murphy. Murphy's range is a 4, and he will not get that one though, and that's going to drop for the single. Sundberg will hold it first. So Sundberg gets a 2-out single. He'll hold there, and the batter will be Mendoza. Mendoza is 0 for 1. 2 outs. Anything happening with Sundberg? No. McCatty, he'll get in there, and he will make the pitch. 4-1, strikeout, 16, that's high. Mendoza, 5-4, that's a fly ball to center field. This time Murphy will get there, and he will make the catch and retire the side. No runs, a hit for the Rangers. If you're the Athletics, it's exactly what you wanted. You scored runs in the last half inning. You do not want to give them back in the next one. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off for the Swingin' A's will be Dave Mckay. Mckay is 0 for 1. Darwin, he'll make the pitch. 5-3, strikeout 9, and he will get Mckay on that one, and that is strikeout number 5 for Darwin. Mckay has struck out twice. Here's Piccillo. Piccillo is 0 for 1. Darwin, he will make the pitch. 4-6. That's a range play at the park. Piccillo, Oakland Coliseum, 3-2. That's a fly ball to center, and that's hit to Rivers. Rivers' range is a 2. He made one earlier. Can he make one again? Yes, Rivers gets it on the run, and he makes the catch for the second out. And that's a fly ball to center. Rivers comes through with again with a range play in center. Not to take anything away from the Rangers. Rangers have good range in the outfield as well. Roberts is a 5 and Sample is a 4. The weak link is Rivers, though, with a 2. But so far, he has done the job. You got it there, Salvador America. We shall see you later, my good friend. Henderson is up next. He's 1 for 2. Darwin, 4-6. Range play at the park. Oakland Coliseum, 6-5. And that's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Mendoza. His range is a 4. And he will get it on a 3. He gloves it and throws to first. Side retired. So far, there is pretty good defense going on here in this game. The A's have a 2-0 lead after 5. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Leading off for Chuck Norris's Rangers will be Bump Wills. Wills is 1 for 2. Mccaddy, 4-1, strikeout 16, barely misses Wills, that's too high. Wills, 4-1, base hit, pass short, and that will be a single. Wills will get his second hit of the game. Mick the Quick is up next, and Mickey Rivers is 0 for 2, infielder double play deft. Wills a stealing threat. That is a 9. He does not get the jump. Mccatty will pitch. 6-5. That's a range play. Getting lots of range plays tonight. Rivers, 2-1. And that's a base hit right past the pitcher. But Mccatty has to make a range play. His range is a 2. And he's got it on a 1. He has it on a 1. Now can they turn the double play? May be difficult, though. 1 minus 1 is 0, plus 1. So 0 plus, actually, he's automatically in. So actually, that's right. He doesn't, I don't think he gets the thing, does it? One timeout, 1 second. I got to see something on this. Back all. Minus 1 and minus 1. Yeah, minus 1. So 1 minus 1 is 0. And we do check the pivot rating anyway, though. So you check the pivot. And that, let's see, Rivers is a lefty. And that's against the shortstop. So Piccillo is a minus 1. There's no way there's going to be a double play. So let's see where the out goes. That is a 3. Wills is going to make it to second. McCatty's only play was at first to get Rivers out. And that is 1 down. So 1 out, Wills will go to second, and that will bring up Oliver. Oliver is 0 for 2. Infield is back to normal. Wills, does he do anything at second base? No, he doesn't. Mccaddy, 6-6. That's an automatic out, and it will be a fly ball to left field. Henderson will put it away for out number 2. Wills' base running rating is a 2 on a fly out to left. That is a 3. He stays put at second, and we got 2 down. Here's Bell. Bell is 0 for 2. Wills on at second. 12, nothing happening. Wills will get ready to go. Mccatty looking in on the pitch. 3-6. Against a righty, that's a home run result. Against a right-handed pitcher, Bell is a 13. That's a 2. He got it. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is hit deep to left field. Henderson Henderson doesn't even move as he sees that ball go at least into the at least maybe 15, 20 rows back. It is gone. 2-run homer, Buddy Bell. This game is tied. Stadium groans. Buddy Bell, Mccaddy, goes ahead and pitches Bell a meatball. Bell puts on the tomato sauce and the ricotta cheese and turned it into lasagna. We are tied at 2. A mistake by McCatty. And now here's Putnam. Putnam is 0 for 2. Sean 1113 joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. McCatty will make the pitch. 1-1. Another range play. Putnam 1-4. Ground ball to first. Newman is there. His range is a 2. He won't get it. And that is going to go right past him for a base hit. It's a single. Putnam has a base hit in this one now. Putnam hits it past Newman, and he will go to first. And here comes Sample. Sample is 0 for 2. Putnam on at first base. Nothing happening on the strat. McCatty settles in on Sample. He'll make the pitch. 6-1. That's a blank. Sample. 4-4. Line drive to third. Gross makes the catch, and that will end the inning. But the Rangers get on the board. 2 runs on 3 hits. A 2-run bomb by Buddy Bell, and that's his first home run of the postseason. We are tied at 2 going into the bottom of the 6th. Dave Little joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Bottom of the 6th inning. Dwayne Murphy leads off for Oakland, and he is 1 for 2. Darwin, he will pitch. 6-6, strikeout 17, got him. And that is going to be strikeout number 6 for Darwin. He is doing very well with the strikeouts. Here's Johnson. Johnson is 0 for 2. Darwin gets in. He'll make the pitch. 2-4. That's at the park. Oakland Coliseum. 6-3. That's a home run possible to center field. Against a righty. Johnson is an 18. That's a 17. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. And it just clears the fence by maybe about 8 or 9 feet, but it is gone. Home run, Cliff Johnson. Stadium cheers. Yay! Cliff Johnson, thanks to Oakland Coliseum, as that ball carried and that went out of the park easily. Johnson, a definite home run hitter. He belts that one, barely cleared the fence by about 9 or 10 feet, and it is now 3-2 A's as they get back on top, and Darwin is not happy. Home run by Johnson, and now here's Armas. Armas is 0 for 1. He walked his last time up. 3-2 now. Highlight Heyday joins us here at Oakland Coliseum as he says, Cliffy with the dinger. I think you're new there, sir. Welcome there. Welcome along, Highlight Heyday. I think it's the first time you've entered my chat. Welcome, sir. Darwin, 3-3, strikeout 20. He got him. He got Armas. On a 20, he gets him. Armas is a 20, is an 18, but plus 3 makes him a 21, and he gets him. And that is strikeout number 7 for Darwin. And now the batter is Heath. Just watched last night's Dodger win. Well, some of the Reds fans might not have anything good to say about that there, DJ John. We got Reds fans in the chat. And they didn't like last night's game at all. They like how I did it. They didn't like the ending, I guess. Here's Heath. Heath is 1 for 2. He doubled his last time up. Darwin will make the pitch. 4-3. That's a walk plus. That 13 is going to walk Heath, as that makes him a 14 against righties, and Heath will trot down to first. To first base he goes, and now here's Newman. Newman is 0 for 2. As BBBB says, rigged. 2 outs. Heath on at first, still checking the strategy roll. Nothing happening there. Darwin, he'll set. 3-1 against a righty. That's a walk. That 14 is going to be high. Newman, 5-5, and that's a fly ball to center field. And Rivers will move over there, and he will plop it into the glove for the out and that will retire the side. 1 run on 1 hit and a walk here. As the Swingin' A's have retaken the lead, it's 3-2 after 6. Dodger fan living in giant country. That's pretty dangerous there, DJ. That's pretty dangerous. That's pretty dangerous. Top of the 7th, leading off for the Rangers will be Leon Roberts. Roberts is 0 for 1. Once again, McCatty has the lead. Pitch from McCatty. 4-1, strikeout 5, and he got him, struck him out. And that is, believe it or not, that is strikeout number 1 for McCatty. He had 91 of them in 81, but he finally gets his first K. 1 down. 1 out, and the batter will be Sundberg. Sundberg is 1 for 2. McCatty, 6-3. Walk plus. That Sundberg will walk again. Sundberg walks. He will trot the first, second time he's been on base tonight. It will bring up Mendoza. Mendoza is 0 for 2. Infield is back at double play depth. And that is a 10. Sundberg stays put. McCatty will settle in, and the pitch is underway. 1-2. Range play at the park. We're getting a lot of range plays tonight. Oakland Coliseum, 6-1. And this is a home run to the pull side. But Mendoza has zeros here, so there's no chance of a home run. Now, it is a range play, so we know there's not going to be a home run. So this is a home run. This is now a fly ball to the pull side, so it's a fly ball to the left. Getting over there is Henderson. His range is a 5. Does he take a hit away out there? Yes, he does. Out number 2. Henderson gets near the track, but Mendoza had no home run power at all, and he's going to make the catch actually at the track, and that is the second out. So it just goes as a fly out to left, and now with 2 away, and here is Wills. Wills is 2 for 3. He has 2 singles. Sundberg, anything on Strat? No. Mccaddy, he'll settle in on Wills. Yes, Ricky caught that one because Ricky is Ricky. Mccaddy, 5-1, strikeout 4. He got Wills, struck him out. Strikeout number 2 for Mccaddy, and that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, a walk. And there were no errors. And we are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I will be right back. Tomorrow is Saturday, and then we have Sunday. What does that mean here on RJL 518 during the playoffs? It's doubleheader playoff days. Saturday, we will have two games. In the morning, it will be game 2 of the National League Division Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the St. Louis Cardinals. Larry Christensen will go for the Phillies, and Larry Sorensen will go for the Cardinals. That game will be around somewhere between 11 and 11:30. At night, we will have tomorrow night, no 7-inning doubleheaders, BBBB, and I should just ban you for saying that. At night, we will have game 2 of the American League Division Series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Mike Torres will go for the Red Sox, and Tommy John goes for the Yankees. So 2 games tomorrow. Phillies at Cardinals in the morning, Red Sox at Yankees at night as the division series round continues. So do not forget to watch at least one or both of those games tomorrow. But before we can do that, we got to get back to this one. We go to the bottom of the 7th, 3-2 A's. Leading off for the Athletics will be Rain Gross. Gross is 0 for 2. Darwin can pitch to 3 more batters before fatigue sets in. Let's see how long he can go. Ken Castro joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Darwin, 6-1, hit by pitch. That 9, yep, he hit him. Pop, ouch. Gross is a 5 plus 4 from Darwin makes him a 9, and he hits Gross. And I know Darwin did not mean to do that. Hit by pitch, and Gross will head to first. That is the first hit batter of the game. Next batter will be Mckay. Mckay is 0 for 2. He has struck out twice. Infield is at double play depth. After further review with Steve Tower joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Hey, putting your Red Sox game up against the Pats playing the Colts. Guess you'll be having 2 screens. Yes, Mr. Tower, absolutely. After further review with Steve Tower, what can I say about this man's awesome channel? Just like he also belongs on the Mount Rushmore of our great guys like Al Red Sox fan, ID Jester, Baseball Demos, Bleacher Bums Gaming. You know, can't say enough about this guy. Please check out his channel if you have not done so. And if you have not done so, I want to know what planet you've been living on. Gross is on at first. Nothing happening on the strat. He'll stay put. Darwin with the pitch. 4-2. That's blank. Mckay will swing the bat. 3-1. And that's going to be a base hit right past third. That will be a single for Mckay. Gross will hold at second on a base running rating of 2. There's no way he can get to third. He will stay put. And now the Athletics are in business. And that will bring up Rob Piccillo. Piccillo is 0 for 2. Runners at first and second. The Ranger bullpen is beginning to warm up. Anything on strategy? No. Darwin will settle in and prepare to make the pitch. And here it comes. 5-2. That's at the park. Oakland Coliseum, 1-6. And that is going to be a fly ball to right. Sample will get over there. He'll make the catch for out number 1. Gross's base running rating becomes a 1 on a fly out to right. The only way he can get to third is on a 1. That is a 3. He stays put. A 6 would have been a possible out, but Gross stays away there, and it will be 1 away. Fly out to right. Next batter up will be the best leadoff hitter in baseball history, Ricky Henderson. Henderson is 1 for 3. Darwin is now tired, and the Rangers are going to take him out. You cannot afford to hit a fatigue result, and that's going to be it for Darwin. So the Rangers will go to the bullpen, probably bring out a righty. And let's see who it is going to be. Coming on to pitch for the Rangers is going to be Charlie Huff. 4 wins, 1 loss, a save, a 2.96 ERA. Huff will get the call here against Henderson. Ronald Spersky joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Yes, Steve Tower is the best ukulele player of all the broadcasters on YouTube, and I can definitely say for sure I can't play that instrument. I'm a drummer. Runners at first and second. Here comes Henderson. Henderson 1 for 3, and there is 1 out. Checking a strategy roll. That is a 10. Nothing happening there. Gross will stay put. So here comes Huff. Huff can pitch to 10 batters. Here he comes. A 2-1 against a righty. That's a walk. That 15 is going to walk Henderson, and the bases are juiced. Henderson will walk as Huff gives up a base on balls. And now a chance for Murphy. Bases loaded, bottom of the 7th. The A's have a good chance to blow this game open now. Still 1 out. The Rangers are going to call the infield in. If there's a double play chance, it would go from home to first. And Wayne Gross's base running rating is a 0. Still checking a strategy roll. Nothing happening. Huff now has to deal with bases loaded. Here comes the pitch. 4-5. That's a walk plus. That 18 is going to walk Murphy, and Huff walks in a run. He walks in Gross. Gross will come in to score, and the merry-go-round will turn as Charlie Huff comes in and walks the first 2 batters he faces. It's now 4-2 Oakland. Stadium cheers. Yay! They go talk to Huff on the mound and seeing how long he's going to go. And now the batter is Cliff Johnson. Johnson already has a bomb in this game. He is 1 for 3. Infield is still in. McKay's BR base rating will now be a 2. Coming home if necessary. Strategy roll. That is a 9. Nothing happening. A chance here for the A's to really blow it open. Huff will settle. He'll make the pitch. 4-3. Strikeout 11. He got him. Struck him out. He gets Johnson on a K, and that's 2 outs. So he does walk in a run, but then he strikes out Johnson. And now a big chance for Tony Armas. Armas walked in this game. He is 0 for 2 with a walk. Anything on Strat? That is a 1. McKay's not doing anything at third. He'll stay put. Huff trying to keep it where it's at, but it's now a 4-2 A's lead. Huff gets set, gets the signal. He fires. It's a 3-2. Strikeout 16. Struck him out, and that will retire the side. Huff walks 2 batters, and then he strikes out 2 batters. And only minimal damage is done. 1 run on 1 hit, and a couple of walks and a hit batter. Could have been a lot worse for the Rangers. They're lucky they're down only 4-2 now after 7. Going to the top of the 8th inning. Coming back on the mound is Steve McCatty. This was McCaddy's best year as a ball player as a pitcher, 2.33 ERA. He did have the ERA title in 81. Leading off for the Rangers will be Mickey Rivers. Rivers is 0 for 3. McCaddy has done a good job so far. His only mistake was giving up the home run to Bell. 3-4. That's a blank. Rivers, 5-5. That's grounded to first. Newman will take it himself for the out. 1 down, and that will bring up Oliver. Oliver is 0 for 3. McCatty will pitch. 1-4. That's a blank. Oliver, 2-2. Base hit to left field. That's a single. Henderson will grab it, and he will toss it in. And that will bring the tying run to the plate. And here once again comes Buddy Bell. Bell homered his last time up. He is 1 for 3. Infield is at double play depth. Strategy rolls are still on, but nothing happening with Oliver. He stays put. Besides, the Rangers really don't have that much speed, although they can get some stolen bases. McCatty, 4-5 against a righty. Strikeout 11. That's too high. Bell, see what he has. 4-2 against a right-handed pitcher. That's grounded to third. Gross will get it. Let's see if they turn the double play. 2-1-2. Second base, Mckay, a 0 pivot, a 1-2, it's a double play. Nope, it's not going to be a double play. The throw goes to second to get Oliver, and Bell will get to first without a throw. That will be a fielder's choice, and that is out number 2. You think Mccaddy's 34 batters is the highest I have seen? I think so. The only other pitchers that could probably rival 34 batters before tiring has got to be pitchers from like the 50s or the 60s in this set, when really relief pitching was still kind of considered uncommon. So that is a fielder's choice by Bell. He will take over at first, and it will bring up Putnam. Putnam is 1 for 3. He singled his last time up. Strategy roll still on. That's a 4. Bell stays put. McCatty, 2-3. That's a blank. He is not tired. Putnam, 3-2 against a right-handed pitcher. He slaps one into center field. It's going to shoot the gap. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Putnam's going to have a double. But will it score Bell? But Bell's base running rating is a 5 with 2 outs. A double to center, +1 is 6. Murphy, a -1 is 5. There actually is going to be a throw. A 1-5, Bell will score. He does easily. He scores easily on a 1, and that is a 1. Putnam gets a chance to go to third, and on a 1, he'll make third. He doesn't, though. He stays at second. He's pretty slow. But the Rangers get a run back. It's 4-3. Bell comes in to score. An RBI double by Pat Putnam. He is right now really the Ranger leading hitter. The tying run is on at second base, and here comes Sample. Sample is 0 for 3. You kind of think Sample is due here. They're going to keep McCatty out there as long as they can. It is a 4-3 game right now as the Rangers are trying to get back into this. McCatty, nothing on the bases. Putnam on at second. Here comes the pitch. 1-4. That's a blank. Sample, 1-2, and he pops it up in the infield. Getting over there is the shortstop, Piccillo, and he will measure it, and he'll make the catch, and that will retire the side. 1 run on 2 hits for the Rangers. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. It's now 4-3. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning, and Charlie Huff will stay out there at least for another couple of batters. Mike Heath leads off for the A's, and he is 1 for 2. He doubled and walked. Bottom of the 8th inning, the Athletics looking for some insurance. Huff, 3-1. That's at the park. Oakland Coliseum, 5-2, and that's grounded to first. Oliver will take it himself for the out. One down, and the batter will be Newman. Newman is 0 for 3, and we may see I don't think I would. Let's see here. Would I bring in a pinch hitter? It's the 8th inning. I'm going to say no. Newman is going to swing. Newman's going to stay out there. Huff will pitch to Newman. Huff, 4-4, strikeout 17, that's high. Newman, 5-6, and it's a base hit pass short. And I knew keeping Newman in there would be a good idea. That's a single. Newman gets his first hit of the game, and he'll hold it first. And here comes Wayne Gross. Gross is 0 for 3. He did get hit by a pitch. And the question is, will I let him bat? Let's see. I'm going to say, yeah, I'm going to let Gross swing. So Gross is going to stay out there. He will bat. Newman on at second. Infield is at double play depth. Strategy rolls are still on. That's a 5. Newman is not going to do anything. Huff will make the pitch. Will he pitch to him? Yeah, he might as well. Doesn't really matter who's on the mound. Huff will pitch. 1-1. That's a walk plus, and he walks Gross. He walks Gross, and now runners at first and second. He goes ahead and walks him. That's the 3rd walk issued by Huff. That's going to be it for him. And coming in for the Athletics will be Mckay. As Huff is going to come out of the game. And that will take care of him. And the Rangers will go to the bullpen. And probably going to bring in a righty as well. And coming on to pitch for the Rangers will be Steve Comer. 8 wins, 2 losses, 6 saves, a 2.56 ERA. Comer will come on and pitch against Mckay. Mckay is 1 for 3. A's looking for some insurance here. We're in the bottom of the 8th. It's a 4-3 game. Game 1 of this ALDS between these two. Strategy roll. That's a 5. Nothing happening. Newman at second. Gross at first. Comer will have to make a pitch. 6-1. That's blank. Mckay. 1-2. Base hit past second. It's a single for Mckay. Newman's a base running rating of 1. And on a single past second, he's not going to be able to score. He holds at third. With only a base running rating of 1, he cannot bring in Newman, and he will hold at third base. But once again, the bases are loaded. Second hit of the ball game for Mckay, and here comes Piccillo. Wayne totally gross draws a walk. So here comes Piccillo. Piccillo is 0 for 3. Fans here at Oakland Coliseum hoping again that the A's can get some insurance. Piccillo does hit into some double plays, but Comer with a DDP of a -1. The Rangers are going to call the infield in and try a home to first double play if necessary. Bases loaded. The Rangers know they cannot allow any runs. Strategy roll. 7. Nothing happening. Comer. He gets set. He deals. 2-4. That's a blank. Piccillo. 6-1. And that's a fly ball to center field. Getting under it is Rivers. That's out number 2. Piccillo has a sacrifice fly rating of 1. Does he bring in Newman automatically? No, he doesn't. He doesn't. Now Newman has to try to score. Base running rating of 1. It's hit to center. Mickey Rivers has a terrible arm. His arm is a +2. A 1-3. Newman will score on a sacrifice fly. He does. It's a 2. And he trots on home. And a run scores for the A's. It's 5-3. Stadium cheers. Yay! Sacrifice fly for Piccillo to center. as Rivers has an absolutely terrible arm out there. The only decent outfielder with an arm was Roberts, which was average. The other runners, of course, stayed put. Now 2 outs, and the A's get one back. And that gives this guy a chance, Rickey Henderson. Henderson is 1 for 3, doubled and walked. Henderson, as I said, best leadoff hitter in baseball history. Gross on at second, Mckay at first. Comer will try to make a pitch to Henderson. 2 outs. Strategy rolls are still on. That is a 2. Gross is not going to do anything. He'll stay put. Comer will now deal with Henderson. Pitch on the way. 2-5. It's a blank. Henderson, 3-6. Base hit past second. A single for Henderson. He gets a base hit. Gross's base running rating is a 3 with 2 outs. And he definitely will come around third, and he will score. Mckay, a base running rating of 5 with 2 outs, and he will make it to third. Henderson goes to first, 6-3 A's. Stadium cheers. Yay! An RBI single by Henderson will score a run and send another to third. And the batter now is Dwayne Murphy. Comer has reached his relief pull rating, but the Rangers are beginning to realize that they might be watching seeing the writing on the wall. Now 6-3 A's. Murphy is the batter. He is 1 for 3. And they're going to let Comer pitch to Murphy. Still 2 outs. Strategy rolls are now off. Comer will now make the pitch. 6-3. Strikeout 11. He got him. Struck him out. And that will retire the side. 2 runs for the A's on 3 hits. A walk and a sacrifice fly. After 8, the swinging A's lead it 6-3. Will we see some 9th inning magic? Top of the 9th coming up. Steve Mccaddy has got, let's see how many batters he's got left. He can pitch to 1 more batter before tiring. But they're going to see how long he can go now. It is a 6-3 lead. They might leave Mccaddy to see if he can get the complete game. Leon Roberts leads off for the Rangers. He will bat at .279 average. Roberts is 0 for 2. Mccaddy will go up against Roberts. Top of the 9th, 6-3 A's. Mccaddy, 1-4, blank. Roberts, 6-3 against a right-handed pitcher. It's a base hit past third. It's a single. Gross couldn't get to it, and Roberts gets a leadoff single. What? Did you expect a 1-2-3 closing inning at RJL 518? I think not. Here comes Sunberg. Mccaddy is now tired. Question, do they want him to continue to pitch here, or you want to take him out? I think you probably bring in a reliever here. He did a heck of a job. I think you go to the bullpen here. And the thing about the Athletics, they really don't have a key closer here. They really don't, so anybody can come on to pitch. That's going to be it for Mccaddy, but he did a heck of a job for the A's. He gets a great ovation. And now the Athletics will bring in a new pitcher. They still got right-handers up, so the A's are going to go bring in a right-hander. Here's the 9th inning. I can bring in anybody I want. But somebody at least with opportunities here. Coming on to pitch for the Athletics is going to be Dave Beard. 1 win, 1 loss, 3 saves, a 2.77 ERA. He had only 8 relief appearances, but in this case, he had 3 saves. Good enough for me. Dave Beard is going to try to close this game out. 6-3 Oakland, top of the 9th. Infield is at double play depth. Sundberg will bat. Sundberg is 1 for 2. No strategy rolls. Beard will settle in. He'll make the pitch. 2-5, strikeout 2, got him, struck him out. He gets Sundberg, and that's out number 1. Next up is Mendoza. We may see a pinch hitter for him, and we will. At least if I have another shortstop, yes. Mendoza is coming out. And coming on to pinch hit for the Rangers will be Bill Stein. Hits much better, a .330 average, 2 homers, 22 RBIs. Problem, he stinks at shortstop. So I do not know if he's going to play the position. I'll see what happens if, of course, we make it to the bottom of the 9th. So here is Bill Stein pinch hitting for Mendoza. Beard will pitch to him. 1 out. Top of the 9th, 6-3. Beard, 4-5. Hit by pitch. 13, that's too high. Stein swings, 5-6. And against a right-handed pitcher, it's a fly ball to left. Henderson will get to it, and that is out number 2. Two men down, and now the chance for Texas is Bump Wills. Wills is 2 for 4. He has 2 singles. 2 outs. Roberts on at first. Beard trying to close this game out. 6-3 to give the A's a 1-0 series lead. Beard with the pitch. 3-1. That's a range play. Wills, 3-2. That's a fly ball to center field. Getting over there is Murphy. Murphy chases it down. A 1-4. He will make the catch, and he gets there in time. He steps on the run, puts out his glove, block, and the ball falls into it. That's your game. The Oakland Athletics will win game 1 of this ALDS against the Rangers with a 6-3 win. Stadium cheers. Yay! A nice way for the Athletics to begin their defense of the American League Championship. This Oakland team, I think, is still going to be a very tough out with their pitching. They got a pretty good rotation and a pretty good bullpen, and anything can happen with this team. They just got to score runs. A big win for the Oakland Athletics. They will take a 1-0 series lead. Their next game is going to be Sunday night. Final line score coming up. For the Athletics, 6 runs on 8 hits and no errors. For the Rangers, 3 runs on 8 hits and no errors. The winning pitcher is Steve McCatty. He will get the win and go to 1-0. Charlie Huff is going to take the loss. He goes to 0-1. Darwin does get a no decision. That's his first. And Dave Beard will collect a save. That's his first of the postseason. A nice win for the Athletics to beat the Rangers tonight 6-3. Tomorrow we got a doubleheader at about somewhere between 11:30 and 12. It will be game 2 of the National League Division Series. Phillies at Cardinals. Larry Christensen for the Phillies. Larry Sorensen for the Cardinals. A battle of the Larrys. Then at night, game 2 of the American League Division Series. Red Sox at Yankees. Mike Torres for the Red Sox. John for the Yankees. Anything is possible here on Inside Pitch. The Cardinals, of course, lead their series 1-0. The Yankees lead their series 1-0. Very important games for the Phillies and the Red Sox. Be there or be square. Dave Little, Steeler fan, 1933 Highlight Heyday. After further review with Steve Tower, BB, Todd B, Ronald Spursky, Ken Castro, DJ John, 4444, Sean 1113, Salvador America, Woodman 564, Jack Dawson, and G Buck. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out through the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning and tomorrow night. It is the Oakland Athletics who get a win today, 6-3. They lead their American League Division Series 1-0. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.